Hey guys, Ponkster here. Just wanted to show a couple of things with Sektor and a few things that you can do to help in the matchup with Cyrex, because I got bopped by a very good Sektor, so I needed to have a look, so I thought I'd just share what I had a look at. The first thing is if you block the teleport and then they decide to make it safe, if you just crouch, as this works with all variations of Triborg, you get a free, very easy 1-1-1 punish because they kind of glitch into your hitbox. Now if the Sektor player delays it as long as possible, I do believe you can still punish it every single time, but it is a lot tighter of a punish. But as you can see, I did punish it there, but it is punishable, but only just barely. There you go. So again, it's a tight punish, but just wanted to let you know that that is punishable. Maybe the Sektor can do it really close to the floor. I'm not good enough to do that, but do be aware that if they do it super close to the floor, it may not be punishable in its entirety. So do make sure to be aware that if they have done it really low, don't just go full into a net without hit confirming it. The other thing I wanted to show was in the corner, if the Sektor player does this into up rockets and puts them on himself, there's not really I think it is a punish, but it's quite a tight one. But if you do the slide after the hit stun ends, you can get a full slide punish on the close ones. If the opponent does the up ones like this, actually I should put them on low block really, shouldn't I? This, you get the same thing again. And I do believe if they do the rockets on top of you like that, you can just go for a straight punish. So that's one read. And the other thing that I noticed, if they do 2-1-2 then straight rocket and block, one thing you've got to know about this is that they're just completely safe and you cannot duck like I was trying to do. The high rocket, it just hits you anyway, even if you crouch when doing the animation. That was interesting. I unblocked then. Did you see that? I unblocked them but took no hit stun or I took chip damage. Anyway, I was recording that, so I'll have to have a look at that again. But the best response to this is to probably just go straight for a low. Or if you can see here, I do believe if you're really good on the timing, you might gel them into the forward one, so you get to start your own pressure. But that would definitely be my go-to punish for this situation. Other than that, really, there's not too much to say. In the neutral against Sektor, it's very difficult, and I could only recommend trying to use the slide to punish stuff. And if you, in the neutral against the Sektor, at any point see them do this, you need to immediately respond with that. Like that's your sort of trigger, if that was so. If you save that here and you see that, you want to immediately start pressure, because what you'll tend to find with the Sektor players is you'll get a lot of this, and then they'll probably do like a straight rocket trade. So you want to be ready for that. And then obviously if they put it on themselves, there is a way around that. You want to do a slide. It won't work in the corner, I don't think. He keeps moving back. Why are they not in the middle? Let me change that. Okay, record AI. Let's see, he's doing that. And he does up rockets on himself. So, I mean, it's easy for me now because I know they're coming. But yeah, if they do the up rockets and they're always going to put them on himself, you want to go for the slide because at minimum you're going to trade. You know, and at least you're safe there. If the sector, and this is universal, I think. If the sector goes for this, you just have to block. There's no way around that. I mean, maybe you could teleport on arena, and we could try that now. Actually, I'll see if that works. I didn't actually think about that. So I'm going to do that and hold block sector. Okay, thought it was coming sooner. So seen it. Okay, looks like he's recovered in time there. What about instant air teleport? Nah, he's recovered in time, but yeah, I mean, that is a good option actually. So it looks like he recovers at roughly the same time you teleported. Doesn't look like you're gonna get a punish there, but you might have a little bit of advantage to work with, and also you've not took the chip damage. And a lot of sector players will use that as their sort of go-to. The other thing is they'll use homing missile and then try and like gel you into a string. Let's see now. But the best thing I can recommend for this is if they're going to jump in before the missile hits, like here, just uppercut them for the damage trade. I mean, it's obviously quite a fast read, but if they're up close and they go for that, you definitely want to just uppercut them for the damage trade. I believe you can also slide it as well. But the uppercut is to cover the option that they'll inevitably try to cover, which is the jump. So if I actually put this where he's closer, they'll do that. And you're going to want to, at that point, try and uppercut him as fast as you can. Again, it's not easy. Or if he's far away, for instance, you can... Oh yeah, that was it. You can do down 3. Can you see this? You think you're jailed, but you can actually down 3. Can't remember the exact timing. But if you mash down 3, your low profile, he's jumping quite well. So let's try that again. Down 3 is a good option. Up close as well, actually. But yeah, if he tries to do this, as you can see here, he can't actually hit me. It's quite funny, but I mean, again, that's good to know. So rockets hit me and I'm mashing down 3. But let's try and do that with a deeper jump in. Okay. Let's get a bit closer. Yeah. Down 3 is, and I'm gonna show this in another video. Down 3 is one of the most crazy things in this game, and it's not quite on the level as Ermax low pokes, but it's certainly up there, and I don't abuse it enough. But it's so good for countering jump-ins. It's crazy. I mean, it just makes them whiff. And if you're really good at the timing, in fact, it's not if you're good at it, if you're like bad at the timing, like you're really late with it. I know you can't cross it with it. Regardless of which, but if I can just show you, there you go. You can actually get a full sort of combo punish from it. So yeah. So these are just the little things that I thought I'd show in the sector matchup to try and help you out. One of the things I'll say is in the neutral like this, when they're doing these straight rockets and you're having to eat the damage, force them into the teleport option, and if they know the matchup, they'll know that even if they get it really tough, super safe. Like, I think that one was safe. Maybe. Difficult to say. Like, super low to the ground. That wasn't low enough. That wasn't even close to low enough. So it's not an easy thing to do. I mean, obviously, I'm not the most experienced Sektor player in the world, but you are looking at quite a tight window. They're not actually safe. So that's one thing you can use. This is, I mean, if you're another character looking at this, the crouch tech doesn't work for every character. It's just a weird thing with the hitbox. The other thing to look out for is that, I believe, and that is just completely safe. There's just no way of countering that. The slide is punishable as well. If I show you that quickly, it does Psycho Ketchup. He blocks. It's unsafe. And it's a full punish. So yeah, definitely look out for that. But again, if he does his air shenanigans, like just here, just raw, there's just no way of, that I know of punishing it. Like, no, there's no punishing that. So yeah, I hope this helps anyone that wants to learn the Sektor matchup for any character really, but if you Cyrax especially, hopefully these options will help you, although it's still going to be a rough matchup. But I don't think it's completely hopeless, and I'm hoping that the more we learn, the more we know, the easier it will become. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll try and bring out more videos.